when I went back from Australia, when I went to BAM like 3-4 years ago, the guy, I had to fly to Auckland to go home to LAX, and that was where I went through like customs. And the guy was like, he was like a Kiwi, like jacked, like just fucking
like a Maori guy,
tower of a man, yeah, like a Maori guy, and he was really really nice. And he's like, oh, so what were you doing in Australia?
Where were you headed?
Yeah, he's like, where were you headed?
headed, bro?
What were you doing? Oh, shit.
I can only do it with the ease.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And he's asking me, he's like, oh, and I was like, oh, is that like a video game tournament? And he's like, oh, cool, like Fortnite? And I was like, no, it's like a different one, but yeah, it's kind of like Fortnite. And then his face just completely changed. He's like, did you win any money? And I was like, no, I'm not that good. No, I don't have. He's like, because if you want any money, you have to tell us. And I'm like, whoa, no, it's good. He scared the shit out of me.
That's terrible.
I thought I was getting my neck broken like a bunny.
Yeah,
then,
he brought you in friendly, and then he hits you with the trick question.
Yeah.
Because maybe you answer a little wrong.
It maybe shakes me down for a couple of AUD.
I got terrified coming into America because I knew that your TSA is very strict. So I was like, okay, I've got a story. My story is I'm just visiting friends. So I told my mate who I'm traveling with, I'm like, we're visiting friends. Then I get to the front of TSA and he's like, why are you here? And I just crumbled. I was just like, I'm doing a boxing match.
Oh god,
the most corrupt sport
you could ever.
Immediately, I'm like, fuck, like that means I'm not meant to be here on a fucking tourist visa. Like, maybe I shouldn't be saying this now. Release this once I'm gone. And then he was like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, I'm watching a boxing match. He's like,
there you go.
And then he's like, oh, do you have tickets? Because I'm in the boxing match. I don't. I'm like, no. And he's like, so you've come all the way here to see a boxing match and you don't have tickets. He was like, where is it? And I was like, I don't know. And it just got worse and worse and worse.
Dude, did they pull you into questioning?
No, it was just questioning at the front, but it was just fucking
He's just
bad.
holding his gun the whole time.
And like I was like scared because me and Alexa, my mate, have been to North Korea, so we get put in like a different kind of category when we come to America for some reason.
Oh, really?
So I was just
it has like a stamp on your passport that's like been to North Korea.
Yeah, and they
could
ask
be
you questions,
communist
they're
terrorist.
Like, why did you go there? Like, and it was just like,
Why did you go there?
just for fun.
For fun, huh?
Just for fun.
Just to kick it with Kim?
We just wanted to kind of, do some hard labor. Smash some stones.
What's fucked up is we talked about this. I found out he went to North Korea while Barack was there.
While Barack Obama?
Barack Obama, the former president who goes to North Korea a lot. No, Barack, the guy who got imprisoned.
Dude, that's not his name.
No. What's his name?
Isn't it Barack?
That's not his name.
Otto Warmbier.
Otto.
Yeah.
Why do you think it was Barack?
Dude, we were talking about this guy last week, too.
I forgot his name again. Otto. Do you not know
you
this guy?
were there while that guy was
You
there?
don't know this guy at all?
He was on the same tour company as us, but like maybe a year before, and they warned us. They were just like, when you're in the hotel, don't steal shit. Don't touch anything. Don't. So I wasn't gonna do that anyway. So
Imagine picking that place to fuck around.
You don't know
and
this
then
guy?
finding out.
You know this guy
Is
at
it
all?
a person that took like the propaganda poster and ended up in jail?
Yeah, and then like hard labor for 17 years, but then he got brought back and he was like literally
But he
brain
was
dead.
comatose,
And
yeah,
then
and he died.
He died within a month of coming
Yeah.
back.
Way.
Yeah.
That
It
is
was really sad. Like
That's
nobody,
fucked up.
absolutely like undeserved. Nobody should be treated that way, right?
that's
But
fucking.
it was like-
What's the country where you can't have drugs? I think it's Singapore.
Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
You don't fuck around in
Singapore.
Singapore.
It's like I've always said it's like the most lucrative career must be being like a Singaporean drug dealer. Like,
Yeah, because you face execution.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
For what
Yeah.
type of drugs?
Anything that isn't alcohol.
man. You bring like a fucking Coke or weed in, dude. They're fucking. Not that those are equivalent, but
Right.
If you bring a weed
no, but
pen,
they kill you.
If you I think
Apparently.
Kill you?
I think
Yeah,
a weed
apparently-
pen is more common, but like they tell like young American tourists or whatever, if you go to Singapore, do not fuck around, do not bring weed, because you'll be in
You
big
can
trouble.
find drugs there though, because I wasn't trying to find drugs, but when I was in a hostel in Singapore, like I was sick, so I was hanging out there for a while, and the owner was like, "Oh, you want to chill on the balcony?" I was like, "Yeah," and he just started smoking weed, and I was just like,
Holy shit.
Fuck.
That's
I think
scary.
Stay
maybe
away
it
from
might
this,
be one
man.
of those things too where like the public messaging is that it's like really really severe, which like discourages it, of course. But I don't know. I feel like I would have heard about like some dumb tourist being executed by this point if this
That's
is
a
like,
good point.
actually followed through with.
Yeah.
Didn't they just execute a fucking guy he had the IQ of like 70, and a family member or something convinced him to be a drug mule, and the guy is, could be like he's like a child.
Yeah.
And he did it. They caught him and they executed him.
Oh my god.
And
In
like, I think
Singapore.
it might have been somewhere else, I think it was probably Singapore.
It's crazy they convinced him.
Yeah.
That's like an Australian bit. That's what Australians would do to you. No,
Hey, just swallow this, lad. Swallow this and poop it out later.
Yeah.
Just do a little bit of kit.
That's what Australians do that. They do try to get you to
Just
do
do your
cat.
normal poo, but this time catch it. And then you have to sell it to me.
That is an Australian
You make
bit.
a lot of money.
Dude,
It's called Jankum.